I've got a banger for you today. Today, I'm going to tell you how to get more organic search traffic simply by updating your content. Hi there, my name is Bruce. I've been doing SEO, digital marketing, affiliate marketing since 2015. I've helped small, medium, large businesses, e-com businesses, affiliate businesses get more traffic by having their websites show up at the top of search engines. I make these videos because I love this stuff, and today I've got a banger for you. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so here we go. So we're in Google, and I asked Google, does fresh content rank better in Google? The AI overview says yes, fresh content generally ranks better in Google. That's funny, like asking Google how to rank in Google. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. Uh, so we want to dig a little bit deeper. I don't never heard of Blue Compass. Maybe they're number one for this query, so it's probably pretty relevant. I found this search engine journal query or result, and it's actually not fresh, right? It's from November 22. But let's look at this. Is fresh content a ranking factor in Google? This is from 2022. So that's relevant because fresh content, I'll tell you from my experience, fresh content is a ranking factor, but it's been a ranking factor for a while. Like this is relevant even though it's from 2022. And they could actually update this. I'm going to show you. They should do what I'm going to tell you how to do right now. Anyway, you can read this. I'm not going to be one of those guys who reads an article to you on YouTube, but they basically say, yeah, it is a ranking factor. And again, we don't want to just take Search Engine Journal or any publications advice just because there's lots of bad advice, right? And they basically got to do what Google tells you to most of the time. But let's just do a query, right? So best running shoes for overpronation. Um, I overpronate and like none of these shoes would actually be good for that. But that's a different thing. Nobody really knows that. People just buy whatever. Anyway, this is a competitive search, and these numbers are all in pounds because I'm currently in England. So anyway, you can make a lot of money by ranking for this, right? So this is a competitive search, right? People are paying good money to have their website show up for this for pay per click, right? Runner's World. Okay, so let's look at this. Does fresh content matter? So it's currently August 9th of 2025. This result is from April 2025. So 4 months. This is from July. So that's what? 2 months. No, geez, my math is bad. Last month. That's from 1 month ago. This is from 4 months ago. This is May 2025. July 2025. May 2025. Right? Okay, so that's the first page. Well, hey, guess what? So, like, I am familiar. I'm a runner. I've been overpronating since forever, since I was a kid. So I'm very familiar with this. Uh, Overpronation and running shoes that are designed for that, even though they are actually terrible for you. Anyway, this has been a thing for decades, right? So you could have written an article 5 years ago that's excellent about the best running shoes for overpronating, right? But you could have it fully optimized. You could have it your headings correct. The content is excellent, and the products are on point, and all your links are still currently working. And you built a ton of like all your affiliate links are still working, and then you built a ton of backlinks to this page. It could be super powerful, and you're still not ranking. And the reason why is because the article is 5 years old. So, what can you do about it? And what could these guys do about it? These guys it could benefit from what I'm going to tell you right now because this article is in 2022, still relevant. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll show you with my agency. This is my agency website, determinesolutions.com. And I no longer use this for any type of ranking, anything. That's why I can show it in public. I just use it as a landing page, as a contact form, like basically an electronic business card type of deal. So other than that, I won't ever show my sites in public because people just get hammered. But like since I don't try and rank this site, it's fine. But I used to back in the day, right? And so this article is from 2025. Now it doesn't rank for anything. None of this. I don't even think this website gets any traffic. But I'm going to show you how to update an article. So let's say, okay, one, you wouldn't want to mess with, so I'm going to just break these links. Like, I don't need those links. So what you would do, what I would do, what I do is, so I've got these articles, right? But they're old. They're from July 25th, 2022. So that's 3 years ago, right? Well, Google likes fresh content. So what do? So what I would do is I would take something like from here to like here, or maybe just one more paragraph, right? I would copy this. I would drop this into an AI. You can use whatever, ChatGPT or whatever AI you prefer, and say something like, hey, rewrite this content, say basically the same way, say basically the same thing, but in a different way, right? So you drop that in there, AI spits it out, you copy what AI just spit out, what AI gave you, and then you delete this and paste the new stuff in there. So that it's rewritten content, it's new. You do need to do a significant chunk of the page of the article. You do need to update it. So then you've got fresh content. So then what do? Well, you do hit update, but before you hit update, you come here to edit, and then you would go to like August and then switch that. Oh, so this is the 25th, it's only the 9th, so I would do something like August 8th, and I'll switch that to 2025, right? And then I would hit update. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm not rewriting the content, and you wouldn't want to just come over here and update this. That'll I think Google will probably hammer you for that, because if you don't update the content and you just change the date and republish it, that's probably not a good idea. I don't know. I haven't tested that, but I figure I do actually go in and change the content before I update the publish date. But then you just hit update, and all of a sudden, then you take this URL and you take this URL and you drop it into an indexer. I like Speedy Links or Speedy Index. I can't remember if it's Speedy Links or Speedy Index. And then you could also use something like Index Me Now. You could use something like whatever, Omega Indexer, or you could drop this into Google's Search Console. I don't like the Search Console one as much, just because that's like begging Google, where the other ones are like forcing Google to come crawl your site. But anyway, you can do whatever you want, but you want to ping Google and let them know that the article is fresh. And then when it shows you in the search results, it's going to have a date like this as opposed to one that's in April 17th of 2022. And you'll get, it's not like a dramatic boost, but like if all the pages on the first page are from this year and you're the one that's from 3 years ago, think about it. Google's not going to show you. But all of a sudden, if you are of the same optimization of all the pages, all the other competitors on the front page, and suddenly you are of the same time frame, or maybe even like a day ago, that recent, then all of a sudden, boom, you have a much better chance. Google will give you a bump. Anyway, if you know what to do, you know how to like scale that out. It's super helpful. You can do it. You can update your content. It will help you. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like. If you thought this video was terrible, please give me a thumbs down. Any type of activity helps me with the algorithm. If you know someone who needs some help, send them this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will answer you. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.